2024 is really right around the corner. It's outrageous how this year 2023 just went by, and so it's time really to talk about the best fragrances released in 2023. So I have here 10 fragrances, and I still also have 2 honorable mentions in the sample. So I don't have full bottles so yet, but hopefully I will fix that in the near future. But yeah, so 10 all niche. I mean, well, actually one is an exclusive designer, but the majority is niche, no specific order. Let's then talk about them. Hi everyone, I'm Joe Lima from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video, it's time really to recap the year of 2023 in terms of new releases. And really, these 10 are some of the best fragrances, niche fragrances released in 2023. And the first one is from Andy Tauer, Nexin. Recently added to my collection, Nexin is a limited edition release. Andy Tauer just produced 1,000 perfumes of Nexin. So yes, and I think from his website, he's not selling from his website anymore, just in some retail stores that you can find them. It's how I added Nexin through Embassy. You know, it's my favorite niche perfumery, and it's from Lisbon. My good friend Ricardo, he's the owner, so yes, he hooked me up with a bottle of Nexin. Very proud to have, and honestly, this was love at first sniff. I was a bit skeptical because Andy Tauer, I mean, I love Andy Tauer. However, I've not been too impressed with his latest releases, but this one, wow. This one is definitely his best work since Au Cours du Désert, hands down. And it's just a shame that this is a limited edition bottle, because this could and should be the like a staple, like a regular fragrance from Andy Tauer, from his regular line, from his signature line. This smells like the bottle suggests. I love the bottle, but by the way, really love the bottle, and really smells. The color is this, like, it starts off cold, fresh. It's very complex. So this is floral. It's a bit citrusy, a bit lemony, citrusy, floral, and then this develops into a more vetiver, like creamy vetiver, and then earthy vetiver. It's amazing. It's very floral. So you have rose, you have a bit of a jasmine in here, if I'm not mistaken, orange blossom, then you have musk, and then you have this lemony nuance as well, like it's not lemon verbena, but like lemon blossom, and yes, and it's so smooth. All of these fragrances, perfect. It's like this fragrance, I think the best way to describe this fragrance: peaceful morning at the cottage. And it's spring, you smell all the green florals, and you smell all the flowers blooming. You feel the breeze and the sun, and you know, all of that landscape, natural landscape around you. Yeah, it's really a peaceful morning during the springtime in a cottage. It's how I imagine every time I smell this perfume. And really, it's a really natural smelling scent with the Tauer Oud in here as well, of course. I mean, amazing. This really was love at first sniff. It's a perfume that you should definitely check out, and it's the best Tauer release since Au Cours du Désert. The next fragrance is from House of Les Eaux Primordiales, and it's the reason why I discovered this brand, and I'm very curious to try more of their fragrances. Actually, I have another one on my wish list, although it was released a couple of years ago, but this one was released this year, and boy, love at first sniff. Again, it is Vanille Supermassive. Wow, I love the bottle. Actually, this is a 50 ml, but it's all, honestly, it's all you need. I think this is an extrait de parfum, if I'm not mistaken. And this is of course a vanilla fragrance, but it's more, it has a bit more things going on. So we have labdanum, you have fir balsam, you have caramel, so it has definitely more things going on, but definitely the vanilla is the most prominent note in here. Also a bit in the dry down, you have a bit of like an earthy patchouli, but what is the main note is vanilla, like a caramel vanilla, but it's so natural smelling. This is not your typical sweet candy vanilla, no. This has a bitterness in here, because vanilla, the raw material of vanilla, it's not sweet, it's bitter actually, and this kind of has that bitterness in here. So it's like a bittersweet perfume, and I absolutely love this one because of that. It's a very intense vanilla, straightforward vanilla, but it's the highest quality of vanilla. I absolutely love this one. It's Vanille Supermassive by Les Eaux Primordiales. The next fragrance, this is from House of Les Indemodables, and it is Patchouli Noisette. Now this, like the name implies, it has patchouli. Yes, I love patchouli, but this is a very unique type of patchouli. It's not your typical earthy, chocolatey patchouli. It has that quality, but it has something that really makes this fragrance unique, because it has hazelnuts. It really gives like a creamy hazelnut, so it really is like a nutty, borderline vanillic patchouli fragrance. Like it, because it has nuances. This patchouli, it's both green medicinal, and at the same time has like an earthy quality, like a chocolatey earthy quality. It's a very unique and not straightforward linear patchouli. No, it's a complex patchouli because it has all the facets of patchouli with this creamy hazelnut. Amazing. I absolutely love this one. Quite intense actually, but this for me screams fall. Although you can also wear this during the winter time, and you can wear any fragrance anytime, just if you are in the mood. But really, I feel this one is more fall. This really smells like fall. But again, it has the intensity to be worn also during the winter time. I really like this one. Might not be for everyone, because the patchouli again starts off a bit green medicinal, then goes into that earthy chocolatey patchouli, and then you have this creamy hazelnut in here. I mean, I absolutely love this one. Quite unique, amazing patchouli fragrance, natural smelling patchouli, like expected by Les Indemodables. Really advise you to check this one out. Patchouli Noisette by Les Indemodables. Next fragrance, this is from House of Heeley, and I absolutely love this brand, and it's very underrated. And this one, I discovered this one thanks to Rich Mitch. Yeah, buddy. I will leave his YouTube channel link in the description box down below. It's one of my favorite YouTube reviewers, and he discovered this. He was talking about and raving about this one during the summertime, and so I was really curious. I tried it, and yes, love at first sniff. It is Cologne Fishale. Amazing. I love this one during the spring and summer, but I wore this one during the summertime when I discovered it, and it's amazing. Now my now fiance, she's not a fan of this one because it smells like old. I can see that, but well, I think this is more than that, and it's better than that. So this really literally smells like soap, and the accord is French soap, and really smells like soap. It's very dry and soapy, so it's not your foamy soapy fragrance. No, it's a dry soap, a dry bar of soap. It's how this smells like, with lavender, with basil. So it's a bit green, it's aromatic, it's mossy, you have oak moss in here. It really gives like a more classic old school eau de cologne style, but I absolutely love it. It's so well done, and really this dry bar of soap accord, and it's amazing. I love this one. Cologne Officinale, love it. It's that type of fragrance that you, as soon as you try it, you will feel good with yourself, and the day will be amazing. It's amazing. I absolutely love this one. a natural smelling perfume, in my opinion. Nothing here in the sense that this doesn't smell artificial. I think it's unique, and Heeley, it has some amazing fragrances in his collection that are worth trying. I have a few of them, like Note Yuzu, Hippie Rose, then I have Eau Sacrée, Rose Aria. These are from his Extrait collection. I call it Extrait collection. I don't know if that's the name of this collection, but those perfumes are more intense, more concentrated, and these are more eau de cologne, although eau de parfum, this is an eau de parfum concentration, but they are more on the fresher side of things. He has some of them that are more intense, but the majority of the perfumes from this collection are more into the fresh side of things. Also have Cardinal, which is amazing, amazing incense, churchy incense. But yes, Cologne Officinale, if you want to smell like fresh bar, dry bar of soap, this one is the one for you. Amazing perfume here. The next fragrance, this is also from an underrated brand. I think it's even more underrated than Heeley, James Heeley. This one is from Jac F, and it is Vetiver Gris. I discovered this one at Essence this year, and it was love at first sniff. And I love this brand, really. I have more fragrances on my wish list from Jac F that I really would like to add. But yeah, this is a very unique vetiver fragrance. So this is a nutty vetiver. You have hazelnut with a bitter orange with vetiver. So it has like this creamy, nutty, bitter orange feel with vetiver, and like this salty quality in here. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's also a bit green aromatic. I think it has basil in here if I'm not mistaken, but it's green, definitely green aromatic with this creamy hazelnut, this bitter orange with this salty, grassy, earthy vetiver. Amazing fragrance. It's a very unique scent in my opinion. I love this one during the summer, spring and summer, but especially during the summer. I don't know, it has like boho chic quality into it. Oh yes, I don't know, I absolutely love this. Vetiver Gris by Jac F is a fantastic, unique vetiver fragrance that I highly advise you to check it out. The next fragrance, this is from house of Francesca Bianchi, and actually Francesca Bianchi released 2 fragrances. Actually it was 3. I think it was this one that I will talk about, Sticky Lips, which was like a limited edition perfume, and then she released Encounters. I never tried Sticky Lips, but Encounters, it was a bit of a disappointment for me. At least, I mean, it doesn't work on my skin. It has iris, it has oud, but I didn't detect any oud, and I don't know, it feels a bit sour on my skin. I was not impressed, unfortunately, but I love Francesca Bianchi fragrances, and I recently added 2 fragrances to my collection. This one was one of them. It is Byzantine Amber, and this one is really a fantastic release. If she would just release this one, it would be amazing. Byzantine Amber, finally like a proper amber fragrance from her collection. This is so good. It was love at first sniff. So this is really a very resinous labdanum, sweet labdanum perfume. Kind of gives a hint, small hint of Lilion by Chanel, but this goes in a different territory. This is definitely more resinous, more bold, more animalic, and it has the Francesca Bianchi DNA with that orris butter, with resins and animalic qualities. So all of her fragrances have this type of DNA, but then this one feels much more resinous because you have the frankincense, you have styrax, you have benzoin, vanilla. So it's a very big resinous bomb, sweet with this amber qualities, like sticky amber qualities, a bit of animalic, smoky. I mean, this is amazing. Really one of the best amber fragrances in my collection nowadays. Absolutely love this one. It's Byzantine Amber by Francesca Bianchi. The next fragrance is from house of Nuit Nomade, and Nuit Nomade was really a great discovery for me. I was really impressed from their fragrances, especially considering the price, 145 euros for a 100 ml bottle. So it's not that bad in my opinion, especially when you have like amazing smelling perfumes that are not artificial, are really well put together, well blended. I love the story behind the brand. I have a dedicated video just about Nuit Nomade. Yes, I do have a coupon code which you can always use when purchasing either their fragrances or their discovery set. I advise you to try first and to purchase their discovery set. It's amazing. They have quite a few perfumes. I think they have 10, if I'm not mistaken, around 10-ish, 11 perfumes in their collection, and so I would really advise you to try their sample set. This one was released this year and I really do like it. This is Sugar Leather, and it's really, like the name implies, sugar leather. Now I think I didn't mention my coupon code is set in 10, so you have 10% discount. It's in the description box down below. Now, Sugar Leather released this year. This is not now I will tell you right away, not a groundbreaking release. Now, this is leather, yes, and the sugariness comes from this sweet, honey-like cinnamon that kind of gives hints of Ambre Narguilé by Hermès or Angel Share by Kilian. So kind of the sweetness comes from that sweet cinnamon type of accords with leather. It's a bit ambery as well, a bit spicy and boozy. I really love this one. This is very addicting, very smooth, nothing artificial again, but it's not the most unique perfume, although I really do like it. The leather really gives a different touch in here. I love leathers, and here really gives a different touch, like this brown leather feel with that sweet cinnamon bun type of accord. So it's a gourmand leather perfume, which I really do like, and it's definitely worth trying for me. It's Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomade. Now the next two fragrances are really the best. So I saved really the best for last. These two were something else. If I would rank this video, these would definitely be my top two, but it will be hard to know or to tell you which one would be number two or number one. I mean, I think I would just feature them as my number one, because they are so special, so good. It's really like, I don't even have words. So let's start the first one with the first fragrance that I discovered when compared with the other one. I mean, I will leave the last one as the last discovery for me, or the last one that I tried. So this one is the reason why I love Meo Fusciuni, and this one is Sogni. Guys, do yourselves a favor and try this masterpiece. Sogni it's a dream, like the name implies. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's actually my dream, because one of my dreams is really to have a trip to Japan. Mine and my fiance, actually. It's a trip that we want to do in the near future. And this one really encapsulates that, because this one transmits the journey of Meo Fusciuni while he was in Japan. So this one has rice absolute. It really has like rice accord, like rice steam accord, with bamboo, with incense, with pine needles, with amber. Absolutely divine. It's so calming, it's so zen, and honestly, at the same time, it's so sensual. You know, when you are good in your life, or there is that moment when you are so good in your life, you're super confident and you feel calm, and that transmits sensuality. It's how this fragrance kind of makes me feel. And my fiance loves this one. She always compliments me when I'm wearing this one, actually, because it has this underneath resinous sweetness, But the rice is amazing. I love the rice accordion here with the bamboo, with the incense, with the piney, a little bit piney. Divine is the best word. This is really a work of art. Sogni, Meo Fusciuni. Check this one out. And it's a parfum concentration. This is very long lasting. I'm telling you, very, very long lasting. It's a masterpiece. Talking about masterpieces, and this one is definitely a more popular fragrance brand, and I was so curious to try this one, so curious, but not with great expectations. But this really exceeded all expectations. From Frederic Malle, Heaven Can Wait. Created by Jean-Claude Ellena. What a perfume. And the minute I smelled this, I thought Frederic Malle is back on track. And this idea solidified when I experienced the development of this perfume. Heaven Can Wait. I love the name, by the way, and yes, I really agree with the name. Heaven can really wait while we can appreciate the masterpieces like this. So this starts off with iris, like a big dose of iris, and the iris in here and the carrot seed. So the iris in here kind of reminds me of Iris by Hermès. It gives that feel. I have Iris by Hermès. I absolutely love it. It's very elegant iris with carrot seeds. So this starts off like that, and then this develops into like a fruity chypre, into like a mitsuko, because this has peach and it has chypre qualities, also mossy, it's green. So this also has like a chypre quality in here. And then you have this touch of Jean-Claude Ellena, this transparent, watery nuance. And really this for me is the aesthetic of Frederic Malle. This is a classic French perfume in modern days, modernized, but so elegant, so refined, so good, long lasting. The projection isn't amazing, but what really impressed me was the longevity. Jean-Claude Ellena fragrances usually they don't last that much, but this one really lasted, and the development, it's something else. You also have floral nuances in here as well. Have a bit of jasmine, a bit of rose. I think you also have lily of the valley, I think, but don't quote me on that. But this one is definitely very floral, also has floral qualities. So good. The iris is really a natural smelling iris that kind of gives a hint of Hermès, Iris, floral, fruity with the peach, and then you have this chypre qualities, Mitsuko, and with this transparent quality that just Jean-Claude Ellena can reproduce in his perfumes. This is a heavenly fragrance. This is heaven on earth, and that's why Heaven Can Wait. While we appreciate works of art like this, and really this fragrance is the best release from Frederic Malle since Music for a While. And it was a long time ago when Music for a While was released. I'm thinking like 2018, maybe 2017, 2018. I'm a fan of Synthetic Jungle, I am, but not as this one. Synthetic Jungle, I love more the marketing than the fragrance itself. I already considered having it in my collection, but then I was like, maybe next time, and so far it never happened. Maybe it didn't click, but I do appreciate Synthetic Jungle. No, I don't think it's the best Malle. The Moon that was released after Music for a While, if I'm not mistaken, I don't like the fruitiness. I think it's a bit too harsh. the fruitiness in the opening, and from that line I do love, and now are my favorites, Promise and The Night. The Night I still do not have. I hope to add it someday soon, but yes, those two are definitely my favorite from that collection. So yes, then we have Heaven Can Wait, and then you have an Uncut Gem before that, released last year. Not a fan at all. Doesn't smell like Frederic Malle, from the worst, in the worst possible way. And then now we have Heaven Can Wait. Frederic Malle is back with this work of art. I love this one. Absolutely love this one. Love at first sniff. Check this one out if you have yet to. Heaven Can Wait by Frederic Malle. Thank you for creating this work of art once again. Guys, now let's go with very quickly, with the honorable mentions. So the first one is from Maison Crivelli, and this one is Oud Maracujá. I don't know if you can see it. This one is Oud Maracujá. Absolutely love this one, and I also love Patchouli Magnétique. This is so damn good. This is the most realistic passion fruit that I ever smelled, and maracujá is actually the Portuguese translation to passion fruit, so I also love because of that. So yes, Oud Maracujá, fruity, tropical, very playful with oud. It's amazing. Absolutely love this one. And I was like, with passion fruit, will it work? Works wonderfully. I don't know how they did it, but they did a fantastic job in here. And the last fragrance that I want to talk about from Rubini, amazing discovery for me this year. The brand I discovered at Essence. André is amazing. He created the brand André Rubini, and he has currently 4 fragrances. All of them are high quality perfumes and very unique. And this one was released this year. It was Love at First Sniff, and it's on my wish list. It is Odenaturae. This one is a green. It's one of the best. It's really one of the best green floral fragrances that I ever smelled. And I remember when I tried this one at Essence, I almost went to tears. And I don't remember the last time that happened with a perfume. Almost happened with Heaven Can Wait. Almost. But Odenaturae, it's really something else. It's a green mossy galbanum with florals, and this is a symphony of, and this is, I feel like this fragrance is the perfect homage to Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum. A perfect homage. Doesn't smell like it, but in terms of a green floral fragrance, I think this is a masterpiece. And Rubini really has amazing fragrances. Again, highly advised to check this Odenaturae out by Rubini, and just like all of his perfumes, great brand, fantastic brand, highly underrated. And but I hope that I got some attention, because it's really worth it. Really worth it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what, in your opinion, were the best fragrance releases of 2023, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.